Today released before the due date in 2011, an issue which has become a huge controversy in the state. We're asking you tonight, clemency gone too far? Should those convicted in the Coimbatore blast have been released early, or those convicted of serious crimes including terrorism? SMS as India space yes or India space no to 56388. You can also log on to ndtv.com and join tonight's debate live on Verdict. Well, joining me for more on this, our special panel from Chennai, TKS Ilangovan, spokesperson of the DMK. Also, Dr. Subramaniam Swamy, former Law Minister and President of the Janata Party, who has a petition against clemency currently pending in court. I'm also joined by Mr. N. Ram, Editor-in-Chief of The Hindu, and Mr. Cho Ramaswamy, political analyst. Thank you all very much for joining me. Mr. Ilangovan, the DMK really in the dock over this decision. Do you think it was right to release men who are accused or who are convicted in charges of conspiracy in bomb blasts?
See, a remission is given based on the behavior of the prisoners during their prison days, not on the basis of the crime they have committed. That has been the practice so far, and there are a set guidelines on the basis of which remissions are given.
Dr. Swamy, your reaction to that, because I know you're challenging this whole issue of clemency, in which cases it should be applied to. Your reaction to the fact that it's the behavior of these men which is important, not the crime they were convicted for.
That's laughable, because there's a Supreme Court judgment in an Andhra Pradesh case where the Justice Kapadia has laid down that the Chief Minister is not a king who can, on his birthday or somebody else's birthday, release people at his will. There's no question of good behavior. They are in because they have committed a crime, and they should be kept in jail till they have served their sentence. And many of the times, this is not the first time. Last year, the same time, 1,500 people who are undergoing life imprisonment for murder and other such heinous crimes, they were released after 3 years and 4 years.
Yes.
And many of them were party members of the DMK.
In fact, if I can bring in Mr. N. Ram on that, that Andhra Pradesh judgment which Dr. Swamy referred to, we know that at that time the governor was a congressman, Sushil Kumar Shinde. He released again somebody on the plea of a Congress MLA. This issue about political considerations, caste, religion and other issues influencing clemency was raised very strongly by the Supreme Court and said that this cannot be a consideration. Do you think that these were part of the issues which were related to this clemency as well?
Yes, I don't think this was motivated by any of those factors. This is a case of mercy tempering justice. The quality of mercy is not strained. It's twice blessed. It blesseth him that gives and him that takes. And this is a case, people, they've served 11 years. From what Mr. Ilangovan said, they did good behavior, and 2 years off. What's wrong with that? People should be given a chance, and these were convicted for being carriers and providing logistical assistance to Alluma. So I think it's a perfectly good case of mercy tempering justice. And of course, people recognize that quotation from The Merchant of Venice, William Shakespeare, right?
Of course, Mr. Ram, for clarifying that quote from Shakespeare. Yes, the mercy blessed those who give it as well. But let me just bring in Cho Ramaswamy on that. We've heard N. Ram, well, you're not your neighbor, but your co-resident in Chennai, talking about the blessings of mercy. Your reaction very different, sir. Can you tell us about it?
It is a shocking abuse of power by the DMK government. Revision petitions are pending in the High Court seeking enhancement of the sentence of 10 years. And it is well known that they got away with a 10-year sentence because of the fact that the bombs they planted did not explode. And so far, no terrorist has been given clemency by the government like this, by any government.
Tuba.com